Hello and welcome to The Buzz. If you came here this week looking for some quality meats and innovative science, you came to the right place because the scientists here at the Daily News cloned me and sent me on a mission. Hey, we're on location this week to talk about the Lou's Thrifty Way Game of the Week. I'm with Mike Burtek at Lou's Thrifty Way. Game of the Week this week is Boone Central Newman Grove's 32-16 win over Norfolk Catholic. In the game, both Joe Bruger and Wyatt Mazur went over 100 yards rushing for the Cardinals. Cardinals also held Norfolk Catholic to 28 total yards and one first down over the last quarter and a half to pull away for the win. Now the possibility exists actually that these two teams could meet in the second round. Mike, looking forward to a potential rematch in the second round. What do you think from your perspective as a fan?
Well, you know, as far as a Norfolk Catholic fan, if you're going to make the state championship, you got to play every game, one game at a time. We need to get past Falls City first and then Boone Central second. You know, that Boone Central game, it was a tough game. They're extremely good. Norfolk Catholic had some opportunities that they missed. You know, I'm anxious to play them again. I'm not sure if Coach Beller is, but I am.
I don't think coaches are ever anxious to play any team again, which is a situation both other city schools are in. Lutheran High has to go to Battle Creek. Right. Norfolk High hosts Kearney, two rematches from last week. So the city schools could be familiar with a lot of the teams they play.
Oh yeah. So, you know, and it's happened in the past. I mean, we've met Boone, you know, lost to them in the regular season, beat them in the postseason. You know, anything's possible.
Alrighty, that's all we have here from Lou's. Now back to the Norfolk Daily News. Class C1's other area team, Pierce, gets a rematch in the first round as well. They played Columbus SCOTUS earlier this year. They're going to travel down there on Friday. SCOTUS beat them 28-14, pulling away in the fourth quarter for the win. In Class C2, we already mentioned Lutheran High Northeast going to Battle Creek. An interesting matchup in the first round is Class C2's dark horse, in my opinion, Hartington Cedar Catholic. They're going to travel to a very good Sutton team, but that side of the bracket appears wide open aside from those two teams. If they get through the first round, Hartington Cedar Catholic's a good bet to play championship football. In Class D1, Creighton looks like they have a very good shot of getting to the finals. That's because they somehow landed in the West bracket. All of the power, not all of the power, most of the power is balanced in the East. Two of those teams, Guardian Angels Central Catholic, Howells Dodge, they could have a rematch in the second round. You remember earlier this year, Guardian Angels Central Catholic was a 38-24 winner over Howells Dodge. Now, Howells Dodge's coach, Mike Spears, doesn't lose very often. Doesn't lose to the same team very often. So if they get a rematch, you expect that's going to be a heck of a game. In Class D2, one of the more interesting first round matchups will be Wynot's trip to Chambers Wheeler Central. Wynot has come on in the last 6 games. Cody Stratman in those 6 games, only once has he been under 200 yards rushing, and that was 186 yards. Speaking of good rushing numbers, there's going to be another rematch with some good rushers. Dylan Loberg of Randolph is going to face Bancroft Rosalie, a team they beat earlier this year, 66-22. But Bancroft Rosalie is coming off a 106-70 win over Allen. In that 106-70 win, both Zeb Grieve and Carson Teets ran for over 300 yards. Yeah, let those numbers sink in. Brandon Scholl of Valentine didn't quite rush for 300 yards, but he had a 10-yard carry at the end of the Badgers' 34-7 win over Broken Bow. What made this special is that Scholl, who is intellectually disabled and has Asperger's syndrome, has been a 4-year student manager on the team, very dedicated to the team. The team wanted to reward him. The coaches wanted to reward him. They contacted Broken Bow. They got him into the end zone on the last play. And that's how we're going to end the Buzz this week.
Touchdown run by number 6, Brandon Scholl.